cleansing your environment, cleansing your energy, and just cleansing in general is crucial on your path. So when people talk about, oh, you need a clean environment and your energy being pure and getting cleansed and all that, it can go both ways when people talk about it. Some people think of it positively, some people think of it negatively, of being like, well, why do you need to cleanse all the time? Well, there's multiple benefits to making sure that your environment, your energy, and everything is cleansed. And we can go through it on many different levels. On a physical level, when you clean your physical environment around you, now you have opened up the space in the room. You've organized things in a way to where the energy flows better. It looks better. It's not as cramped. It's usually fresher air that's running through there because you've gotten rid of all the trash and whatever else is going on. So physically, there's a lot of benefits to keeping your environment, yourself, and everything physically clean. It keeps you healthy, and we can go on about this for many, many more benefits. But then when you think about mentally, when you talk about cleansing things mentally, you're cleansing out your mind, sorting through the different thoughts. That's people doing shadow work. That's people doing that inner work that nobody else is seeing. When you start to clean up your thoughts, and when I say clean them up, I mean you start to release the thoughts that are not serving you. You're releasing the thought patterns is really what it is, the different programming that you have on what you're thinking. And once you start to clean that up and you start to have more space mentally, then you're able to observe things on a different level, because now you're not distracted by all this other stuff that was going on in your mind. Your mind is very powerful, but just like anything, just like your car engine, if it gets all gunked up, then it's not going to be able to run as efficiently. It's not going to be able to do everything that it's supposed to do. Same thing goes with your mind. So you have to make sure that you're going through and cleaning out your mind every now and then too, because a lot of things can fester, it can build up. That's where a lot of worries and doubts and a lot of stressful situation comes about, from holding on to these things. I know a lot of people talk about when you hold on too much to things, how it can start to build up and get pressure, and it's not good to hold on to it, especially in your heart space and different things like that. Same thing goes with your mind. If it's cluttered with all this different gunk, negative thoughts, things that aren't really helping you, all it's doing is taking up space that could be used for coming up with something that's more aligned with yourself, something that is aligned with your divine design, something that is for you, made for you, by you, and everything for you. Because once you clear up that space and you have that energy, that's where manifestation and different things come from. You have to be able to have the energy in the space in order to come up with things. So when we talk about manifesting things, a lot of times it starts in the mind before you can see it spiritually, physically, and different stuff. A lot of times it starts in the mind. So you have to be able to have the space in your mind to give that mental energy to what you're doing, to even come up with how you're going to do it, the plan, the steps, and follow through with whatever you're doing. So cleaning up things mentally is very crucial. And then when it comes to spiritually, when you're trying to, people to go and they sage and they do different things in order to cleanse their energy, now you're freeing up your energy to do other things. Your energy was holding off these negative thoughts that you were having, this pressure that you were having on yourself. And now that you were able to cleanse it and you were able to remove what was being used, your energy was being used for, now you have more energy for other things. When you see the people who have so much energy that they can go out and do different things and accomplish their goals, and you're seeing them be able to do this, they're clearing off the different things that are happening to them. That's when people talk about high vibrational beings. They're not being weighed down. All that weight slows you down. So as long as you are cleansing it off, you're able to have more opportunities. You're able to do more things by cleansing your energy. You have to be able to have enough energy to manifest. You have to be able to have enough energy to go about and do your day and do different things that you want to do and to accomplish. Because without the proper energy behind things, nothing will move forward. It's just going to be stagnant. Now, energy is also in motion, but it can be motion in the same space, just spinning on its axis where it is. If you think about that. But having a clean space, spiritually, mentally, and physically, has so many benefits. It frees up energy, first of all. It gives you a nice, refreshing feeling because once you've cleared all these things and you don't have as much clutter, you don't have as much weight, and these different things actually weighing you down, you're able to move around more. You're able to do different things that you weren't able to before. Again, going through different examples physically, let's say your living room had all these like papers and trash and cups and plates and clothes and shoes and just all kinds of stuff just all around. But then you went through and you cleaned it up. Well, before you cleaned up, you wouldn't have been able to stretch, do some exercising. You wouldn't have been able just to, relax in the area without moving some stuff out the way every time you're planning on sitting down or moving or doing something. After you've cleaned up the area, now you have space to move around. You have space to dance. You have space to be free. It frees yourself up. People talk about that freedom, being free to do different things. Once you start to get that extra freedom, you're able to see a different perspective because it's freeing. You're freeing yourself from old perspectives. You're freeing yourself from certain energies. You're freeing yourself from certain programming. That's what when people talk about freedom is you're freeing yourself from these different energies. You're freeing yourself and you're freeing yourself up for other opportunities, for other growth, for other experiences. This is why cleansing is so important on all levels. If you feel like you've been doing everything right physically, you've been doing everything right mentally, but things still aren't going your way, things still seem to be holding you down, you're still getting just these things just happening constantly to yourself, you have to start to think about what's happening spiritually. This is when people talk about different cleansing rituals, using sage, actually having a shaman or somebody come in to cleanse your energy, cleanse up your energetic space. This means not only with your body, this means in your house, your car, wherever you're at, being able to cleanse the places where you reside, the places that you walk through, the places that your energy is most prevalent. And this can even be your workspace, just cleansing where you're going to be on a spiritual, energetic type of level. It frees up your energy for other opportunities. There's opportunities happening at every moment. But if your energy is spent on something else, it's distracting you. You're not seeing it. You're not seeing the opportunity that's coming by on your left-hand side while you're looking right. The opportunity just flew by your head and you don't even know what's going on. So you have to free yourself up. Cleanse that what you were looking at away. And then once you cleanse that away, then you're able to see more, because now that was also blocking your view on that side of yourself. So now you're looking over here and you're able to look over there. You're able to look around comprehensively on what's going on. You're freeing up your perspective. You're freeing up so much things by cleansing. And by cleansing on an energetic level, it works on all levels as well, because everything starts with energy. So when people talk about doing cleansing rituals, this isn't some kooky stuff. This isn't some, things that people talk about, oh, they're sacrificing this and doing that. There's rituals and stuff out there like that. But what I'm talking about is actually cleansing your energy through the help of a plant spirit or a shaman or somebody who's experienced in helping remove that energy. Sometimes what you have attached to you, what you're going through, is more than what you can do at the moment, because again, you have so much things going on that your focus, the amount of energy that you could put into doing this is being directed in so many different places that is not being directed at you. So you might need somebody to come in to do this. You might need somebody to come in to help you through this, to help free up some of that energy so that you can start this process. a lot of times when people do cleansing rituals and things like that, they're really just giving you the space to be able to handle whatever's happening, freeing up your energy, because you are a powerful being. You're more powerful than you can imagine. So once you actually free up that energy, the things you can do, whew, I'm trying to tell you. So it's not a terrible thing to ask for help. You might need that shaman. You might need that spiritual guru or whatever, however you want to put it. You might need that friend who, for the people who aren't into spirituality and stuff, you might need that friend who says, hey, you want me to sage you down, or, I got some Palo Santo, or I got some eucalyptus, or I got some different things that'll help cleanse out your energy in your house, because they see you. They see you. They want to help. All beings here naturally are on the mode to wanting to help people. They're in that frequency of vibration of actually wanting to help people. The programming that they've had throughout their life, that's what holds them back. Those fears and doubts that holds them back from helping out. So when you see somebody that wants to help, accept that help. Be grateful for that help. Use it to build yourself up, build yourself forward. And if you find yourself going down a path and you don't have somebody like that, there's plenty of people out here who can help you. I've run a service as well. If you guys want to check it out, there's different things, energetic grids and different cleansing things that I can do. But there's many people out there who do the same thing. There might be somebody locally. There might be somebody that you have met in the physical that you want to have do that. So just check that type of stuff out. If you're feeling this way, you're feeling like you're doing things physically, you're doing things mentally, but you're still being held back. Same thing goes on the mental and physical aspects. If you feel like, hey, I've been doing things spiritually, I've been doing things mentally, but the physical stuff isn't happening. Now, that might just be a choice that you're making, or it could be the fact that you need some help with that area. You need somebody to help you to cleanse that area, get a different perspective, not even maybe give you the points on how to do it, but guide you in the way that you could do it yourself. There's many people out there that do these different things. And even in this video, I'm thinking about hitting up my friend Brett about a yoga routine that I want to start doing, and see if we can get on that to start helping me physically, because I've been lacking in that area. It's all about accepting the areas that you've been lacking in and moving forward from there, because whatever's already happened in the past has happened. Now it's time to move forward and find the best way to move forward and find the resources that will help you to do that. But cleansing yourself on all those different levels, you might need some help, you might not. But at the same time, it's crucial to your growth. Take some time to think about it. Take some time to go within and see how when you cleanse things change. You don't have to take my word for it. Go try it out. Go do a meditation session. Go do your own little cleansing ritual. Go do whatever it takes to release that energy and see how much better you feel. Venting is a form of cleansing because you're releasing that energy. So if you need to go vent, you need to go vent into nature, vent however you vent, and release it and let it go. See how you feel afterwards. A lot of times you'll be like, oh man, it feels like a weight been taken off of my shoulders. That's because it has. You've been holding on to so much stuff, you got to let that go. It's time to let that go. You have to be able to cleanse yourself spiritually, mentally, and physically. So take that and go within on it. Because at the end of the day, you're the one that has to live with this. You're the one that's going through this experience. I'm just offering a different perspective. It takes nothing to view somebody else's perspective. This is what I do all the time. I look at other people's perspective, compare it to mine. It's not even just comparing. You see the different frequencies that the different methods take. Some of them intertwine, some of them don't, some of them conflict. The end journey is the same. The end destination is the same. How you get there might just be different. So take that with a grain of salt. Take that however you want to. But if you do look into these things, you just might find something out.